Hey guys, I'm Pato and I'm a multi-seasonal challenger player and coach from the Oceanic region. I am also a former and current rank 1 for Zed in the mid lane. Before we get in, if you'd like to see more Challenger Zed highlights and gameplay, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube and follow my Twitch channel. Links in the description down below. Thank you so much. By the end of this video, you will learn how to play Zed in a disciplined and calculated way while acquiring the necessary information to hard carry your teammates with the Master of Shadows. I will break down this video into 4 sections. Number 1. Zed's hidden abilities and passives. Number 2. Double Shuriken strategy. Number 3. Pre-6 post-6 all-in combo strings. And finally, number 4. Miscellaneous tricks. Without further ado, let's get to the first point, understanding Zed's abilities and passives. Let's start with Zed's champion passive, Contempt for the Weak. Zed's basic attack against targets below 50% maximum health. Deal percentage extra maximum health as bonus magic damage. This makes your all-ins super powerful as your first auto attack when they are below half HP is amplified and scales off their max HP, so the more they have, the better. This passive has a flat cooldown of 10 seconds. Zed's Q Razor Shuriken also has a flat cooldown of 6 seconds and does 60% reduced damage to all targets when the Shuriken has initially hit something before, similarly to Ezreal's ultimate True Shot Barrage. Okay, now to the more interesting passives most players do not know about Zed. Here I will explain how the rest of Zed's abilities synergize with each other. Zed's W Living Shadow passive restores energy if your champion and shadow hits a unique target with the same ability. So if you hit a double shuriken on your enemy from your champion and the shadow, you will get 30 energy refunded with 1 point on W and 5 more energy every point you put on it. Your ultimate shadow shuriken also counts too, as long as you hit the target with a shadow. This passive also works with Zed's E Shadow Slash. It is fairly easy to get your energy refunded during your ultimate, as you can place your living shadow next to your target afterwards. Speaking of Shadow Slash, every Shadow Slash you use on a unique target refunds 2 seconds of your cooldown on your W Living Shadow. So let's say you have 40% CDR with your W Living Shadow fully leveled. Once you use it, the cooldown is around 8 to 9 seconds. Once you Shadow Slash on 4 people, your Living Shadow is instantly available again. Not to mention, you can Shadow Slash without using the second cast of your W Living Shadow, and it will still reduce the cooldown once you have blinked or put it on cooldown, similarly to Riven's Q wind-up concept. Now the final ability, Zed's ultimate, Death Mark, makes Zed become untargetable like Fizz's E, Playful Trickster, for 0.6 seconds and dashes to the chosen target over 0.4 seconds. Once you appear, you are ghosted for 3 seconds. This means you have no unit collision like Fizz's champion passive, so you don't have to worry about your champion model being blocked by a minion or another champion. You can blink back to your original cast location after 1 second. Your ultimate is an engage as well as a disengage. You can eat a lot of abilities like Syndra or Fizz's ultimate and negate the damage entirely inside the untargetable duration, so timing is key. Now let's talk about our second point, Zed's double shuriken strategy. After hundreds of games of raw practice, I noticed a pattern of consistency on my shuriken accuracy. It is a combination of many things, so I'll break it down into 3 factors. Number 1, living shadow position. Number 2, throwing location. And number 3, champion location. So how do I hit almost all of my shurikens? The first step is to place your shadow nicely. If you place it behind them, there is a good chance only one will hit because they move behind the shadow. This is also bad because your shadow range is shorter than you think, causing you to walk up, so doing this may allow the enemy to trade damage back to you. Placing it on top of them is worse, because the chances of you hitting both your shurikens is extremely low, as they can move forward to dodge a guaranteed shuriken, making your living shadow behind them while your Q was thrown forward. The correct way to place your living shadow is in front of them, but to the side of their champion model. Which side you place it on is not too important, but I prefer to place it on the side closest to my character, and I'll explain why after this point. After you place your living shadow on a given side, you want to throw your shurikens in the opposite angle of where you threw your living shadow. So if you placed your shadow to the left, you want a Q to the right, and vice versa. If you are directly in front of your enemy, which side you place your living shadow will not matter. But if you are leaning on a given side of your lane, it is better to place your W to the side of the body closest to you, because your W range has to extend longer to reach the further side. Not only that, it would lessen the chances of you hitting your double shurikens, because when you throw your shurikens, the enemy will most likely move away from your champion, but placing your living shadow to the further side would mean they would step towards you. A really important part to this WEQ sequence is making sure you actually throw your shurikens before the 1.5 second E slow runs out, or else a skilled enemy will change direction again, making your shurikens miss. So it's pretty much a mixture of speed and accuracy. This is why I take the sorcery tree secondary with Transcendence and Scorch to assist my double shuriken damage over the precision and inspiration tree. When I am in good condition and top form, I almost never miss my double shurikens in lane with this strategy. Let's move on to the third point, pre-6 post 6 all-in combo strings. There are hundreds or maybe thousands of Zed combo variations, but there are 2 pre-6 and 4 post 6 all-in combo strings you must know to outplay your opponent. Let's start with pre-6 all-in combos. The pre-6 all-in combo actually has the same combo sequence, the only difference is the delay. When to use each one depends on if they have flash or not. If they have flash, you want to trick your enemy into thinking you are only poking him and surprise flash engage to kill him. The combo goes like this: W into Q into a delay into a W switch into the flash, ignite, E and auto. This combo, if done at maximum efficiency, can catch your opponent off guard with no time to react. If you use this string while they do have flash, a good mid laner can flash your flash, so be very careful. Second variation of this all-in combo is the same thing except removing the delay and flashing as you throw your shuriken. W into Q and flash into ignite, E and auto. In my opinion, this is the better combo versus enemies with flash because it leaves them with little room for anticipation. Okay, now to the level 6 combos. There are 4 types: the basic combo, triple shuriken combo, fast combo, and kiting combo. The basic combo is the most common one seen on every Zed player. W into E into double shuriken into the W switch into ultimate and E, auto, and ult back. This combo is good when you are unlikely to successfully land your shurikens after your death mark, like versus Fizz. This combo is very effective when you are unseen. The triple shuriken combo is effective when you want to maximize damage. The combo starts by death marking first. Ultimate into W into E into triple shuriken into ult back. This ensures every drop of damage will be amplified and has the maximum DPS and damage total. This is good against targets where your basic combo damage is not enough to kill them. The fast combo is my personal go-to combo string in the mid game, as I use it more than any of these combos I'll mention. It is the most efficient combo out of all in my opinion, especially when you are strong, because what separates a good Zed to a great Zed is engaging and disengaging without overkilling the opponent and doing just the right amount of damage and dipping. This combo string is very similar to the second variation of the pre-6 all-in combo. W into Q and ultimate and E, auto attack and ult back. This combo is very underrated and hard to counterplay because you have already damaged them before entering deathmark, and queuing them before ulting helps you grab your E plus contempt of the weak passive auto or better and faster. The only way they counterplay this is by flashing or dashing frame perfect as you come out of deathmark. More often times than not, I can land my E and auto before they flash, so it is really hard for your opponents to counter this combo. Now the last combo I will talk about is the kiting combo. This combo is very effective when you want to do maximum DPS and total damage to your enemy, but you have no HP to duel them with. This is seen in most Zed montages and is the best combo to pull out when you have enough damage in your abilities but not enough health. Combo string is placing your W in a safe location from the enemy, into deathmark, into W, E, and triple shuriken, as they will most likely be chasing you due to the lack of HP, and ult back if they gap close on your W location. All these combos also require speed and accuracy, so once you master them, you will become a force to be reckoned with. Alright, now to the final and bonus tips of Zed, miscellaneous tricks. Number 1. If you need more time to replenish your HP, always make sure to walk to the edge of the fountain and place your living shadow to the maximum range. This allows you to save 3 to 5 seconds walking back to lane. If you are full HP and you need more time to generate passive income to buy an item, walk all the way to the nexus and place your living shadow. Then walk back to your fountain and buy your item, then switch to your W. Number 2. Thanks to Zed's attack speed growth buff in patch 9.4, it is also optimal to send yourself to a side lane and split push if teamfights are out of the picture. While speaking on this, make sure to never use your W when enemies are missing while you are pushing a side lane. This is your only means of disengage when you don't have flash, so if an enemy sees you while you have used this ability, they will most likely commit on a play. Number 3. Versing high base armor or tanks. Take Last Whisper second, as you will not be able to one-shot them unless you are very fed. Number 4. Once you have CDR and enough sustain, taking enemy jungle camps are very easy to do because of your W combo. You can also place your W as an escape route and blink towards it after you have stolen the camp. And finally, number 5. When your team has started Baron without killing the entire enemy team, try to guard over helping take the Baron. Zed's ultimate presence alone can stop the entire enemy squad from entering the Baron pit. I'm creating dozens of videos on GameLeap as well, and I highly recommend that you sign up. GameLeap is the most comprehensive library of video guides available, all done by challenger players. If you're serious about winning and climbing, getting your GameLeap membership is the most efficient path to your desired rank. You'll find an in-depth course on how to play each role, as well as advanced guides on most champions. Click on the link here to sign up. See you on the inside.